Hey everybody, how's it going today? I hope you're all having a really good day. I hope you're getting a little bit better weather than we're getting out there. Doesn't look too great. Still a little rough. It's a really rough night for me last night. Uh, Part of a video log is talking about the good, the bad, and just logging everything, like doing a journal. And I lost a hunk of tooth some point through the day yesterday. Like it was a big filling that had been put on the side of one of my rear chewing teeth, the molars, and it's such a big piece I actually pinned it. I mean, when the piece of tooth came out, it looked like it had some kind of microchip receiver in it. Weird. No need to call Mulder and Scully on that one. It's just that's the way they held the filling in. It just looks weird. I'm not going to show you guys that because I'm sure you don't really want to see that piece of tooth. Anyways, I am assuming there was a bad piece of tooth, like actual, like just bad, maybe cavity or something, that didn't come out with that piece and made it into my system, which made me pretty sick through the night last night. I'm talking like about a good 2 hours in the washroom between just gross, just not good. I hate getting sick. Hate is a strong word, and I do hate getting sick. It's one of the worst feelings in the world for me. So I didn't get a whole lot of sleep last night due to that, but I feel amazingly better today. So I showed you something at the end of the vlog yesterday, and today we're gonna go test it. That's right. Dun, 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 dun. Look at that. I've looked this up. This Nikko, however you pronounce it, is 1985. That means it's as old as Chewy. We looked it up today. This sucker, I just threw one of the nickel metal hydrate packs in it. It does work. It does turn on. I gotta fix something for the antenna to keep it up, get the signal up and out there. But once I do that, we're gonna try it out. We're gonna take it outside and just out on the road real quick. I almost don't want to modify it. I almost don't want to change anything because it is in pretty good shape. The only thing it's missing is the antenna tube and the rear body mount. Not a big deal. But if something wears out on it, then that's a reason to start modifying. But this is a classic. This could be a collector's piece to somebody. But to us, it's where the hobby kind of started taking off. So let's get outside, let's get outdoors, and let's go test it. So if you think about it, 1985. 1985. How many years ago is that? That's 32 years. This car right here is 32 years old. No front steering servo. It's literally a small motor set up with a gear, and it turns one way. So it drives forward to turn it right, and it drives backwards and runs in reverse to turn it left. It's an older setup. What the heck's going on here? I just noticed this. Oh well, no time to check that out. We want to see this thing. We want to see this thing do something. And if there's wind noise, I'm sorry about the wind noise, guys. It's been a windy last few days. So I'm gonna stick right in this area. Oh, and it's at a radio range already. The antenna is just a piece of shrink tubing stuffed down in the hole here. I just gotta avoid the bumps and it'll stay where it's supposed to stay. Alright, we'll try a speed pass. Or we'll do it this way though. I'll have to go part way down the road so that we're in signal for the whole thing. It's okay, it's an iPhone. There you have it. A 1985 Nikko Racing 959 Porsche that likes to hit cell phones. Let's see if we can't get it to go a little sideways here. Well, some fun has been had, but you know, with these older cars and the early RCs, the battery life was not that long. Like it did, you seen here, it's already starting to run down about usual amount of time. This is a nickel metal hydride, so it's a little better than nickel cadmium batteries of the old days. But the question is, do we leave it as an old, original, nostalgic setup, or do we take it apart, put a modern speed controller and brushed motor in it, modern servo, modern receiver, transmitter, or do we just leave it like it is? It's kind of a hard one to say. We might be able to swap the motor, put something a little more powerful in it, but the speed controller and all that is a true heart. I'd like to hear your guys' feedback. Some comments in the section down below. Let me know what you guys think. What do we do with this thing? From running the old school to playing with the new stuff. Come down here to this place. Not a bad parking lot. We're gonna check it out. Puddles are pretty much drying up, and we're gonna see what use we can make of it. Plus we got this little area right here too. That might be kind of fun to rip around through. So I'll try and take some video as we do this, so that you know. Chewy's got his Bandit. I've got my Rustler, as you know, Megas, and it's in F1 mode.
Somebody was in there. Somebody was in that vehicle.
Oh yeah? Yep. Oh, a couple people driving through. No, it's closed. Oh. St. Thomas Police Department. Not for us. Okay, we found a good spot right along here. Nice dry area so you can really put the power down. Gotta watch them poles once you get gone past. Yikes! Okay, time for some flybys. Donkey! I was getting ready to move. So yeah, we definitely found a really good race spot. Like somewhere where we'll actually be able to set cones up down in that corner. Over in that corner, obviously you got to go around stuff. Oh, low battery warning from the diphone. But yeah, you gotta go around down there. And then come across diagonally, sharp turn down here and then back down. Just a simple triangular, somewhat oval course. But you really want to see who's got the fastest car, who's the best driver skill. You need a nice smooth area, and this is good. The tires grip well here in the dry areas. You know when you're not in a dry area because it just freaking spins. But we're gonna warp on home. We're gonna warp on home, have some late dinner, and then yeah, it's pretty much getting to the end of the night. Look at this. Look at the sky over here. Oh, somebody's getting rained on over there, but not us, not here. But yeah, almost end of the night, so we're gonna warp on home. See you guys in a little bit. So being a bit later in the evening now, and I was thinking, I don't want to just end the vlog, because some of the shots from earlier didn't work out so well, but going there and having fun, well, that always works out well. Whenever there's an RC involved, it's always having fun. So I thought maybe this might be actually a good topic to end it with. And really, I am looking for some serious feedback there. But anyways, check this out. The Nikko RC Porsche. Now this is the transmitter. It's 27 megahertz, AM 27 megahertz. You can get the different frequency band crystals, so they're removable, interchangeable, so you could race with more than one at once. You remember the toy grade RCs when you were kids? I remember them well. The radios always interfered with each other, so if they had two going at once, they'd be just sitting there glitching, not at all doing what you want them to do. So this is the reason I'm pointing this out. Here's the antenna for it. It's just a piece of shrink wrap tubing that I had for holding it up earlier. Now, that is, the radio alone is one thing to consider when possibly doing an upgrade. Possibly. Because without a good radio, you don't have any range, then you can't go very far, you can't get up to speed. I was kind of thinking this might end up being more of a drift monster anyways. But the radio takes, what was it, 3? It's either 3 or 4. No, it was 6. 6 AA batteries. And it's got an antenna that is already broken on the top a little bit. It extends further, but it's kind of broken a little bit. And it has nothing on today's modern transmitters for range. Now, let's pop this open. One body clip. Good catch. Carefully. Oh yeah, I got it taped in the back because it's missing rear body mounts. There's another thing I'm gonna have to do. It's body mounts. Now I do have a modern nickel metal hydride battery rather than a nickel cadmium. Stand up, get a better look at it. The suspension brakes. That's it for suspension. Any of the components on it break. That's it for that. There's a lot of extra weight involved because once you get it open and then looking at everything that's in here, which, let me know, we'll do a breakdown video and show you guys everything that's inside one of these archaic remote controls. I can say that because I'm still 5 years older than this thing. The lights were very dim. The steering mechanisms, well, at least the outer carriers, by the way, there is no bearings, but what would be the bearing carriers, these hubs are metal. It's just a rod going to it. So upgrade would involve putting a proper servo in the front end. I'm thinking one of those round servo horns like you would use for, say, ailerons on an RC airplane, and just setting it up similar. So we're not really going to be upgrading the steering a whole lot. The motor and the gearbox, that I would plan, my guess would be to keep the same. But a lot of this casing is going to have to go. And there's going to have to be some modification done on the lower part of the chassis. So this battery setup would have to go. This is just a clip that holds this in place. I'm trying to do it one-handed. And all this under here, there's going to be a circuit board, which is where the receiver would mount, the speed controller would be built into it if I'm not mistaken, as well as the motor controller for the steering motor that's in the front, which you'll see if we do a breakdown video. All that would have to go. The motor, you could probably just put something like, I'm thinking, we'll mod it to hold something like this, or even, if you want to simplify it, let me see. Okay, well, the one I'm about to use for an example is not the best. Or something like one of these. Right, just one that's in better shape. Oops. Like one of these. But just as an example, right? I have no idea what the pinion would be on here, or what kind of slipper clutch it's going to have, but this is what we would find out in a breakdown video. So I want feedback, I want comments. If you think you have something that might help out with us, that's perfect. That's exactly what we want. I want it here. I want help with this thing, because I know some of you guys have done these projects before, so let me know. Don't hesitate to let me know. Now, the hub system behind the tire on this, I couldn't really show you guys with the phone, but it is, instead of the little hex like you see on a Traxxas, it's a triangular shape. Kind of like a rotary motor shape. It's different. It is different. So that would probably keep the same. I like the tires that are on it, so those tires would stay. It is a really interesting project, but it's a thinker on how you do it. I've never done this before. And if you go brushless, things are going to break, gears are going to strip, and then it's useless. So I'm thinking it would probably be ideal to stick to brushed. That's okay though, because if you use like an XL5 speed controller, it would work, it would power it. That would be perfect too, because then you could even throw a 2S LiPo in there and get away with a bit longer runtime, as well as a little more punch, right? Yeah. Anyhow, thanks for watching. Put some serious thought to this idea. I want to hear feedback. Let me know what you guys think should be done with this thing. Alright, so yeah, thanks for watching. You guys are awesome, you guys are amazing, and you guys rock. Think positive, stay positive, keep a smile on your face, and we'll see you here tomorrow. Good night. Vlog over.